Early one sunny morning, a cheerful boy named Adam woke up with a big smile on his face. Today was a very special day because he and his family were going to travel by airplane for the first time. Adam had never been to an airport before, so he was excited and a little nervous. His mother reminded him, "Don't forget your passport and your backpack." Adam quickly checked his bag. Inside were his favorite storybook, a water bottle, headphones, and a small toy airplane. Soon, the family got into a taxi and drove toward the airport. As they arrived, Adam looked through the window with wide eyes. The airport was huge. There were many airplanes, buses, luggage carts, and travelers from different countries inside the airport. They first went to the check-in counter. A friendly airport employee smiled and said, "Good morning. May I see your passports and tickets, please?" Adam handed over the passports. Proudly, the employee printed their boarding passes and placed tags on their luggage. "Your bags will meet you at your destination," she explained. Next, they walked to the security checkpoint. Adam placed his backpack in a tray and walked through the security scanner. Everything went smoothly. After security, they entered the departure lounge. Large glass windows allowed Adam to watch airplanes taking off and landing. "Wow," he said. "Look how fast they fly." His father explained, "Pilots train for many years to fly safely." While waiting, Adam visited a small airport bookstore. He bought a magazine about airplanes and learned interesting facts about different aircraft. Soon, an announcement came over the speakers, "Attention, passengers. Flight 208 is now boarding." Adam's heart beat faster with excitement. The family walked through the boarding gate and entered the airplane. A smiling flight attendant welcomed them. "Welcome aboard." Adam found his window seat and quickly fastened his seat belt. The captain spoke through the speakers. "Good morning, everyone. We are ready for takeoff. Please keep your seatbelts fastened." The airplane slowly moved toward the runway. Then the engines became louder. The plane sped faster and faster until it gently lifted into the sky. Adam looked out of the window. The houses looked like tiny toys. Cars looked like little ants. The rivers looked like shiny silver ribbons. He couldn't stop smiling. During the flight attendants served juice and sandwiches. Adam thanked them politely. He spent time reading his magazine, solving puzzles, and watching the clouds. His younger sister asked, "Do airplanes ever get tired?" Everyone laughed. Their mother replied, "No." But the pilots take turns on long flights. A little later, the captain announced, "We will soon begin our descent." Adam looked outside again and saw another beautiful city below. The airplane landed gently. Everyone clapped happily. Inside the airport, the family collected their luggage from the baggage carousel. Adam happily spotted their suitcase first. "I found it," he shouted. Outside the airport, cool fresh air welcomed them. Their uncle was waiting with a warm smile. "Welcome," he said. Adam hugged him tightly. On the drive to their hotel, Adam looked back at the airport. "What an amazing adventure," he said. His father smiled. "This is only the beginning. One day, you'll visit many countries." That night, Adam wrote in his diary, "Today I learned that airports are full of friendly people. Airplanes connect the world, and every journey begins with one exciting step." He closed his diary, smiled, and fell asleep, dreaming about his next airport adventure. The next morning, Adam woke up early. Sunlight was coming through the hotel window, and he could hear birds singing outside. He quickly got dressed and ran to the breakfast room. "Good morning," his mother said. "Did you sleep well?" "Yes," Adam replied. "I dreamed about airplanes all night." Everyone laughed. After breakfast, Adam's uncle suggested visiting the city's famous aviation museum. "Would you like to see some real airplanes?" he asked. Adam's eyes became bright with excitement. "Yes, please." The family got into the car and drove toward the museum. When they arrived, Adam saw a huge airplane standing outside the building. It was much bigger than he had imagined. "Wow! Is that a real airplane?" Adam asked. His uncle smiled. "Yes. You can go inside it." Adam could hardly wait. Inside the museum, he saw old pilot uniforms, airplane models, maps, photographs, and flight instruments. A museum guide welcomed the family. "Would you like to learn how airplanes fly?" she asked. "Yes," Adam answered. The guide explained that airplanes use their wings to create lift and that engines help move them forward.